very quickly became, ladies and gentlemen, the Catholic Church, and the Roman Emperor became the Pope. He had to do this to save the empire. The symbol of the Roman Empire and the emperor was the double-headed eagle. It signified that he ruled over both the East and the West, that the sun did not set on the Roman Empire. This symbol still is displayed upon the walls of the Vatican, and just recently, Russia adopted this symbol as its national symbol. It is the symbol of the 33rd degree of Freemasonry. And I could go on and on and on and on and on and on and on, but hopefully you get the point. Imperial orders, ladies and gentlemen, went forth throughout the Roman Empire that persecutions should cease. Simply and quickly cease. Bishops were created and given high honors. The church began to receive worldly recognition and power. But for all of this, a great price had to be paid. Many compromises were made, ladies and gentlemen, with paganism. Instead of the church being separate from the world, it became a part of this world system. The emperor, showing favor, demanded a place of leadership in the church. For in paganism, emperors were believed to be gods. So from here on, wholesale mixtures of paganism into Christianity were made, especially at Rome. We believe the information that you're going to receive, and have received, in fact, over this broadcast, will convince you that what is known today as the Roman Catholic Church is nothing less than the old Roman Empire transformed, and the old Roman pantheon of gods became the pantheon of saints. And the Christian, who began as a saint equal with all of his brothers and sisters, became a lowly peon once again. The title of saint was stripped from him and from her. And someone began to pass a plate and put up collection boxes and demand that at festivals the wealth of the people be transferred into the coffers of the church. Now, I don't doubt that there are many fine, sincere, and devout Catholics. In fact, I know there are. I know there are many devout, sincere, courageous, wonderful members of the Mormon Church, and the Baptist Church, and the Lutheran Church, and the Orthodox Church, and even the Buddhist religion, and Hinduism. I've met these people all over the world. We have all, ladies and gentlemen, been deceived throughout our lives by the secular and the religious priesthood, and in many cases they are the same. They are now engaged in a grand plan to bring about a new world order. The mystery schools, who try to keep the mysteries pure, want to rule the world through a council of elders with a puppet, charismatic, religious, and political leader upon the throne of the world. And the Vatican wants the Pope to sit upon the throne of the world and rule without the council of elders. You see, they're all united in the efforts to bring about world government. The only point of contention is who is going to rule. And we're the odd card, the joker in the deck. For if we want to, we could decide that neither one of them will rule, and we could determine the outcome of this battle, and we could reinstitute the real church again upon this earth as it was when Jesus taught it. He did not teach us to war against our neighbor. He did not teach us to condemn or judge our neighbor. In fact, the commandment was, "Judge not, lest ye shall be judged." When Jesus spoke to a crowd and someone walked away from the crowd, he did not chase them down the road and try to stuff his teachings down their throat. Ladies and gentlemen, he did not do that. Neither did he build great, wealthy cathedrals built of shining glass with great pageants on the holidays and big-name stars to come and sing and perform in these pageants, where a homeless person or a poor, unemployed man with dirty clothes would be turned away from the door. Jesus Christ would have been the first one who welcomed that person into the church. And if you will look at the people that he habitually associated with, whose homes he slept in, who became his disciples, you will understand that those today who call themselves Christians do not even know the meaning of the word. Do not even know the meaning of the word. Many of the ministers, pastors, who stand at our pulpits across this nation and preach the word of God on Sunday, attend the rituals of the Masonic Lodge on the following Saturday, and pay homage to Lucifer. How can this be? How can this be? Now, folks, it's not my intention to treat lightly or to ridicule anyone whose beliefs we may here disagree with. I will be the first one to stand by your side and protect your right to worship at the altar of your choice anytime anyone threatens to take that away from you. Whether I agree with your method of worship, or your church, or your altar. For I believe sincerely that only by protecting your right to worship at the altar of your choice is my right to worship at the altar of my choice protected. Only by allowing you to speak what you wish to speak is my right to speak what I must speak protected. And everywhere I go, I see Christians who do not practice that at all, yet they claim to be Americans and support the Constitution and the Bill of Rights and claim to be following the teachings of Jesus Christ. And they are not. They are false Christians. And I think that someday when they go to knock on that door that they're all looking forward to